Hi everyone and welcome to lesson number 3 of my How to Crochet for Beginners tutorials. Today we're going to be learning the single crochet. Now before we get started I just wanted to quickly mention that there are two sets of crochet terms. Now this is a single crochet in the US terms. However, it is also known as a double crochet if you're using the UK terms. Now, if you're starting out, I do recommend using the US terms and learning them because I do believe they are easier to understand. However, if you have already started learning crochet and you've already started learning the UK terms, continue using those and I will translate the different terms throughout my videos. So as always, we are using an 8-ply acrylic yarn with our 4mm crochet hook. I'm just going to go ahead and find the end of my yarn. Now, as always, we're going to be starting with a slip knot. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. And then I'm going to be chaining 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you don't already know how to do a slip knot and the chain stitch, head over to my channel and you can find my tutorials on how to do them there. Now, when you're starting a project using the single crochet, you want to skip the very first chain. So you're really only going to be crocheting into 9 of the 10 chains. This is basically because that first chain is going to create the top of your first single crochet. And you'll see what I mean once we do it. Okay, so we're going to single crochet into the second chain from our hook. So we're going to skip that very first chain and insert our hook into the second chain from the hook. We're then going to yarn over, turn the hook towards us, and pull through the first loop only. We're going to yarn over again, turn our hook, and pull through both loops on the hook. That is now one single crochet. Let's do it again. So insert your crochet hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull through the first loop only, yarn over again, turn your hook and pull through the 2 remaining loops. Again, insert into the next chain, yarn over, pull through the first loop only, yarn over again, and pull through the 2 remaining loops. I'll show you again. So insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, turn your hook and pull through the first loop only, yarn over again, and pull through the 2 remaining loops. One more time, insert into the next chain, yarn over, turn your hook, pull through the first loop only, yarn over again, and pull through the 2 remaining loops. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the rest of this row and I'll show you what it looks like. So here we have our first row of single crochet complete. I am going to go ahead now and show you what it looks like to crochet in the stitches you've already created rather than just the chains. So to start a new row, we're going to chain 1 and then we're going to turn our work. So just flip it over like you're turning the page of a book. And then we're going to crochet into that very first stitch. So we're not going to skip it this time. This time we want to do our first single crochet into that very first stitch. Now the chain you've just completed does not count as a stitch, which is why we need to crochet into that very first stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through the first loop only, yarn over again, and pull through the 2 remaining loops. Again, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through the first loop only, yarn over again, and pull through the 2 remaining loops. Again, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through the 2 remaining loops. I'll show you one more time. Insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through the first loop only, yarn over again, and pull through the 2 remaining loops. I am going to go ahead now and complete the rest of this row, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so here we have 2 rows completed of the single crochet. Now remember, we did skip that very first chain at the start, so we will only have 9 single crochet on our hook. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now if you have more or less than this, you'll know you've either skipped a stitch or added one in, but that's okay. Just keep practicing until you get it right, and I'll see you in my next video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more how to crochet tutorials, hit that subscribe button.